Alright, Dayton Audio sub 1200, available from Parts Express, about 150 to 120 bucks, depending on the coupons that Parts Express has. Parts Express almost always has either a $10 or $15 off coupon, so make sure you search for that before you buy the sub if you're buying it from Parts Express. Show you just the design of it here real quick. So this is a 12-inch powered subwoofer. It does have a removable grill. Show you the driver here. Pretty plain looking driver, but again, this is just a, basic black subwoofer. Has a little Dayton Audio logo down here. And the grill just kind of pops back on. The finish on the cabinet, kind of a matte finish. There's a little bit of shimmer to it, a little bit of gloss, but it's mostly matte. Has these rounded corners, which I kind of like. Breaks up the design a little bit, but it's basically just a big black box. It's not one of the better looking subwoofers out there, but completely functional. Go around to the back here. So this is the amp here, attached right to the back. Power cable down here. You've got a phase switch up top. You got your power switch, which has an on, auto, and off. The auto setting, as soon as it sends us a signal, will turn the subwoofer on. Gain and crossover, and then you've got your line in here for your RCA inputs. It does have a right and left, but you can run a single cable, like if your receiver has an output, subwoofer output of a single cable, you could use just this bottom input right here and it works perfectly fine. You got your high-level inputs and high-level outputs. One thing to note on the subwoofer is that it doesn't filter out the low frequencies being sent to your speakers. So it takes the low frequencies and it lets the sub play those low frequencies, but then it also sends all of those frequencies back out to the speakers. So some more expensive subwoofers will take those low frequencies and just keep them right here with the subwoofer, and then sends out the filtered frequency out to your speakers. This doesn't do that. Just something to take note of. At this price, I really don't think you'll find anything different, though. It's not a big deal. So as for the sound, let me turn it back around here. It's kind of heavy. As for the sound, for less than 150 bucks, man, you just can't go wrong with this. For music, it's not going to pound like a $1,000 SVS subwoofer, but perfectly acceptable sound for music. As long as you're not really trying to crank it, when you're really pushing this, the sub can kind of get lost. It's a little bit delayed. The bass notes come a little bit behind the music, but even when you're really cranking it, perfectly acceptable. And as long as you're not really expecting the sub to pound like a $2,000 subwoofer, this is excellent. For home theater use, I don't notice any boominess, even though my acoustics in the room that I keep it in aren't the best. If you're really cranking it, you will get some of that boominess. But at normal listening volumes, even when you're in a pretty loud environment, like if you're watching an action movie, you're not getting those weird booming notes that some of these cheaper subwoofers have. It's a nice clean sound. And again, this is 120 to 150 bucks. So the only other competition out there is Mica has a cheap subwoofer. I haven't really seen many reviews about this. And I compared this directly with a mono-price 12-inch subwoofer, which is rated for a little bit more power. But everything I read said they're very similar. Just at the time, this was a bit cheaper, so I went with the Dayton. Definitely happy that I did. The Parts Express makes some great products, and this Dayton subwoofer is one of them. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm not going to do a sound demo for this because I'm recording this on a cell phone, and you're just not going to be able to get the bass frequencies. This cell phone's not going to be able to accurately pick them up. So check out some other sound demos across YouTube. I'm sure you can find something. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks.